nature doesn't exist. So when you're kind of reasoning people like we got to preserve this thing, you need to know that it's not there. People walk out of their climate-controlled houses and get in their climate-controlled cars that are in their garage, and the garage door goes up, and they go into traffic, and they go into the climate-controlled building, and then they do that cycle over again. And then twice a year they take a vacation. On Wednesday they start to feel like a human after detaching, unplugging for 3 or 4 days. By Thursday or Friday, they're terrified of Monday is happening. Shut that down. Nature doesn't really exist. So part of our efforts in this work are to wake people up back into life. Like we take that for granted that they're there, but they're not.
I came to Powershift because I was really interested in learning more about what Virginia students are passionate about. Particularly at my school, we came with a group called Divest, and our goal is to encourage our school to direct their investments from companies that practice unsustainable environmental and unsustainable human practices. Dominion obviously being the big one. And yeah, I wanted to make connections with other Virginia students and learn more about what other people are fighting for in my state. Mary Washington being a small school, students might feel like there isn't much that they can do, especially with our use of energy from big companies such as Dominion. But honestly, just becoming more involved in community projects community groups such as Divest and the Eco Club. We've been able to do so much and talk to so many different people and just put our ideas out there. I think that's really important.
We're hoping to build alliances and build solidarity across the state. We have a lot of issues facing our state with environmental and social justice issues. So really we're just trying to recognize the intersectionality of all those issues and build alliances to do everything we can to try to dismantle those systems of oppression.
The system is very resilient and it's very smart, and has a lot of power and knowledge about how, especially when dealing with students, about how to wait them out or sit them out or distract them or scare them away from challenging anything hard. The food system that we have, the industrial agriculture system, it's not sustainable, it won't last. It is falling apart due to climate change and resource extraction, and basically sort of our generation is going to pay the price for hundreds of years of extractive food that has taken nutrition out of the soil, taken value out of people's communities, uprooted strong communities and distributed people all over the world.
The youth cares about these kinds of issues. People are aware of it, they recognize there's a problem and that we need to work towards fixing it. First of all, we need to acknowledge that we are not currently working within the biological capacity of the earth, and that will only harm us in the long term. That being said, there's also greater social implications of how we are making money off of the exploitation of just earth, work, labor, people,
If you have something you're interested in, talk to other people. There are going to be other people who are interested as well. We have power as students. Our voice really matters. We are this next upcoming generation, and we have so many tools available to change things for the better. We can recognize when things are going down a road that we don't want it to, and we can stop it before it gets to that point.